you see? Come on, don't be a drag. Someone speak up.
I can't say whether we reached the event horizon. We were pulled upwards into that hole, and we stretched in all directions into infinity. Up, down, the other way. Time, directions. I felt inside myself all my life, and you probably felt inside yourself as well. Once the wormhole grasped at these directions and started pulling them as far as they would stretch, I knew they were real, and they were part of me, and they always were. Now I felt them in a different way. They were abstract before. Now they were concrete, and the wormhole grasped all of these directions and pulled tightly and pulled us along. I was pulled along by my direction, and I suspect